On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Lindor is there to take it as they're able to set down Ichiro on just 1 pitch. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, having had the opportunity to play a full season here, once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high, but in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's going to go.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Andre Dawson is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped fouled at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
Come on, Dawson.
Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Encarnacion is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And at third base, the Captain America, David Wright. I love the fact that he still has great footwork. The first step may be as good as anybody in the history of the game. He can still catch it, but I love that first step.
Just missing here, 2-0.
That was a strike.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Center fielder, number 4.
Into the box, number 4. And he's ready to take his first cuts. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Indians go down 1. So striding in, Ted Williams. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ted Williams.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. A foul ball, 1-1.
Alright, I'm back.
Lifted the other way out to left.
Oh, got her under that.
Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 away.
I'm back.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
Here's Adrian now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
He pulls this one into right. Geyer is there, 2 down.
He got that one pretty good.
He just didn't have
the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Now at the plate, Brandon Geyer. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to deal with
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 8, second baseman.
Striding in, Eric Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Striding in. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Trevor Bauer. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready on 1 and 2. And look out.
Come on, man.
Got him. And intentional or
That was
not,
my
you
fault.
do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
The left fielder.
Oh, man.
First
Michael
offering on its way.
Brantley.
Michael Brantley
And that was a
is in for
strike.
his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stepping up now, Buddy Bell. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Geyer has a play. 1 out.
Batting 8.
Digging
Come
in,
on, Yachty.
Yadier Molina. He'll
Let's
get
go.
his
I didn't
first
pay
chance
over
here.
100,000 stubs going to you for
Coming, here
nothing.
it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Drilled down the line.
Oh, come on.
This will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Geyer is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Felix Hernandez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup and the pitch. And he
Might as well
changed
just
up
straight
and
out
out
of
of
this
the
guy
zone, a
because I
swing and a
can't hit
miss.
with him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. Ramirez is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Good job, Bill.
Third baseman, Jose.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Sandberg has it. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman. Edwin
Stepping in and ready for another
This is
shot.
the guy I gotta worry
Encarnacion.
about.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And a curveball that time that broke 2
Come
low.
on.
1-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
This is the last one
Here's
of
a
this
big swing and a
division.
miss on the fastball. 2-2.
And this division will be wrapped up. Playing the Indians on All-Star isn't too easy.
On the ground up the middle. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4.
Come on,
And we are
Ichiro.
tied
Give me a
0-0.
base hit, man.
Here's Ichiro now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Run it out, run it out, run it out. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
In the middle innings of this
Yeah.
game.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Ryan Sandberg.
Batting in once
come on,
again.
Sandberg. You got all this
Sandberg
power.
comes into
Let's see
this
if I
at bat
can
0 for 1 in the ball game.
see what his
Here's
windup.
a look
Ooh,
over to first,
okay.
and the runner back safely. And Ichiro's running.
He's
Pitches a
safe.
cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
All right, now
No
it's
one out
getting
with a runner
home.
at second.
Oh,
Now
I
a
should have
swing,
never
and he just
swung at
fouls
that.
this one away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ready with the 0-2. Popped high in the air.
Dang it.
Gonzalez is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in,
Come on, Dawson.
Andre Dawson.
Fielder, number
He
10.
popped out in his first trip.
Andre Dawson.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. Pitching has the upper hand
He's throwing
early
a
as
lot
we're
of high
scoreless in inning number
fastballs in this
4.
game.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Yeah,
Right side,
let's go.
hit hard.
Come on, come
And
on.
that's flying into right field
Yeah,
for a
hold
base
up.
hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Left fielder, Ted Williams.
Come on, Teddy Baseball.
In now, Ted Williams. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the
It's
air
gone.
in left field.
Whoop.
Brantley
3
going
gone.
back. Still ranging back.
Let's
And
go.
this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The first baseman,
Here's
number
Adrian
28,
now.
Adrian.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Stayed back and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Adrian now. Misses for Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that looked to catch him flush down near
I
the
don't
foot of
think
the
he's
ankle.
gonna make it, man. Yeah, he is.
Throw the
Yeah.
but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. High pop-up. Encarnacion is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Buddy Bell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Come on, buddy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Bauer pauses. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is yanked
No, I'll
hard
take
down
it.
the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
Come on, Yachty.
Now batting, number 4.
Here's
Come
the
on,
catcher,
buddy.
Yadier Molina. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0
Man,
for 1 so
batting number
far.
300.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that
Surprised they
time.
ain't
Even though
walking.
we're still in the early going, I think this
Ooh, I
game's
haven't
at
seen
a
the
tipping
picture.
point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still
That's
open.
getting there.
That's in there.
That's going
Base
for
hit.
2.
And not in time as the run scores. They're going to extend the lead as the runner scores.
Good job,
in second.
Yachty.
Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, that was just a good pitch. He was able to fight it off and drop it in to pick up 2 runs right there. Nice job of fighting the ball off and finding a hole.
Into the box now, Felix Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hit to third. Ramirez is up with it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 4, and the lead is now 5-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Santana.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Grounded, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, his PCI was nowhere near where that ball was.
The pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will
Good
start
job,
with a
Sandberg.
ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, Number 4.
Digging in now, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look
if
down
he's
at
just
the
gonna
knees
watch
for
him
a
go
strike.
down,
This guy's one of the great
down in the
pitchers in
middle
the
of the
game. When he's
zone,
pitching
and
from 0-2 counts,
I'll keep
hitters
pitching
don't
him
have a chance.
all day, every day.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game.
Mix it up right here a little bit, man.
Grounded to first. Gonzalez has
90
got it,
field, and
and
you
he'll
ain't getting
step
nothing
on
by
first
him.
for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting. Right fielder, Brandon.
Into the
Geyer.
box now, Brandon Geyer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Oh,
Well, that's 3
Lord,
foul balls in
man.
a row. He's definitely
They're
battling
killing
up
me
there.
here. The PCI
Another
is not even
1-2 delivery.
usable.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Here's Ichiro now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really
Ichiro.
rocky frame, but
Nope.
clearly not enough to chase
He
him
ain't
from
gonna
this
be
game.
down now.
We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
Second baseman.
Digging in once again, Ryan Sandberg. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a fastball close,
Yeah,
but
playing
ultimately
these
ruled the ball.
All-Star
1-0.
difficulty games kind of brung down my averages a little
1-0
bit.
count. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway
It's
right.
harder than people
Geyer
think. And I
waits
mean,
on
I've
it.
played a
And
couple
that's the second
bum-ass
out of the
teams
inning.
on Hall of Fame and Legend, but you know, barely skated by with a win.
1 for 2 on his
And I
line
played the
so far in
Yetis.
the
Of course,
game.
everybody played the Yetis, you know, or Legend, of course, and won. But I've also played teams on
Now
things
a
like
swing and a fly
this
ball.
All-Star
Geyer
difficulty and
has a
lost.
beat on it.
You know, I mean, it's
No
just
trouble with this one, and the
harder than
inning
what
is
people
over.
think.
Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez.
Leading off for
He'll
the
try
Indians,
and do what he can to
second
work toward
baseman,
cutting into this
Eric
big deficit.
Gonzalez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Swing and a line drive.
Oh, there's
And
the
there's
first
the
hit.
first hit of the game for Cleveland. The relay. And a
Man,
good effort
if I
to
would've
bring
went
it back
straight
in
to
quickly,
second, he
but
would've
he's
probably
in at
been
second
hosed
base with a double.
with
Abraham
Ichiro's
Almonte
arm, man.
will grab a bat and hit for
Man,
the pitcher
that's
here.
stupid.
35, Abraham Almonte.
In there, strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he misses there. 1-2.
Should have been
Boy,
a
he's got
strike.
to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few
Yeah, I
tonight
know,
already,
King.
but man, he's around the plate.
Feel
He's
the
consistent.
same way, man.
Like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Brantley.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Hit hard down the
Ooh, I
line.
missed the
But a
spot.
foul ball. 1-2 now.
I'll go on the outside. Let's see
Here he
what
comes
happens.
on a ball and 2 strikes. And he
Alright, at least he gave me that pitch back. I'll take it since it's a strikeout. And it's Brantley, so that even
So
makes it
here's
better.
Francisco Lindor now.
I'd rather have
He's 0 for
Lindor.
2 with a strikeout in this one.
Lindor.
He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's a
Man,
big
I can't
pitch
believe,
right there.
like,
Now he's got him 0-1.
I'm pretty sure, yeah,
And
I
if
said
he's
I had
still
to
not
accept this
comfortable, even
one.
0-1, he's
All-Star
still pretty good hitter when
because
he's down the count. This is a big
you
pitch
mission
right
won't
here.
count, you gotta beat him on
That's
All-Star
over, but low.
for
It's a
the
ball and a
99
strike.
Utley
You know, he's
program.
one of their guys they rely on to
mission.
get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You beat the first 2 teams of the division
He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning.
veteran
We're 1 out
difficulty
away
or
from watching
higher.
him get through the 6th with all zeros on the
And
board.
then the next 3 teams, the last 3 teams of each division. Oh man, he pitched for that one.
That's in there. Base hit.
He going.
Rounds third and is
I
digging for
ain't
the
no
plate.
chance
And
with
the
him.
score, the runner from second.
Baseball is
But
a
the last
team
3
game.
of
You hear
each
it all the
team
time.
in
The
each
first 2
division,
guys, they couldn't get him in.
you have to beat him on
All
All-Star.
2 outs and drives
At
him
least
in.
from
That's winning baseball. That's
what
team
I've
baseball.
come up against so far.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez.
All
So
right,
take a look at the
he's
pitch.
on
Too
sitting
low,
on
it's
80
ball
pitches in the
1.
6th.
0 for 2
He's
for
gonna
him to
probably
this point.
be pulled here in the 7th.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Check by Hernandez. The pitch hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Dawson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. To the bottom of the Ryan Merritt enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
I gotta look at it.
Digging
So
in
he's
and
batting
looking for more.
400. A going up. I'm paired up with him. I need to get their averages back up.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
What's his speed? 91? Okay. He got a deadly curveball, it looks like.
The windup and the 0-1. This is
the second one of the game.
That one's way
wow! They hit the warehouse.
And gone.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches.
Oh no, it just went
which
into
is
the.
pretty obvious now.
Yeah, it just looked like it. 375, that's it.
Into the box.
Anything you would ate is lunch.
Slow roll
Oh,
back to the
he got me
mound.
there.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 5.
Digging in to try it again.
Alright,
David
so
Wright.
you got 90
One
some
run in
power
and 1 gun
against
so far this inning.
Lucky, so let's do it.
Hit Weekly back to the
another
mound.
thing. I need to stop fishing for them,
Gets
man.
him 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Buddy Bell.
Riding in once again, Buddy Bell. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning.
Teddy ball game, man. He's a cheat code.
You up are the 4,
For real.
5, and 6 hitters, and they're
I
hoping
mean,
that this is the
next
part of the
to
lineup
Pepe
that can get something
Alazar.
going.
Yeah, only 1 run on
And
the
I'd say
board
Andre
so far.
Dawson
They
because
just
Andre
haven't
Dawson,
had
the 99
consistently
Andre
good at-bats.
Dawson
Well, he's
is
thrown over
good all around. He
70%
got great
first pitch
fielding, great
strikes
hitting,
to all the hitters in the
and
game right now.
great
That's why he's
speed.
pitching late in the game.
Yeah.
He's getting ahead of guys, and then you
But
can manipulate
as far
you
as
move
hitting,
forward.
pure hitting power, like just pure
Into
hitting,
the windup, here
oh
comes
man,
the
Teddy
0-1.
Williams takes it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Chopped weakly to the left. Right. Gonna have to hurry. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 41.
Standing in, Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Oh,
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Santana will take
one
the
thing
turn
Teddy
and
don't
head
have
for
is an
second
arm.
now.
He ain't gonna throw him out.
And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Number 4 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I mean, he's getting tired. He's
Hernandez
in the
readies
yellow.
the 1-1. Good
I get
action
through
on the
this inning,
sinker,
man, I'll be
1-2.
happy. I'm not going to
Still
get
just
saved
one
unless they
run on the
score
ledger
a
for
few runs, a
Hernandez to
couple
this
runs,
point.
but I'll rather take the win,
Just a
man.
bit
The
low,
way
a
I'm
tough
done
call,
with
but
this
it's
division
2-2.
and puts me one step closer to that Utley.
Trying to send him packing for the second
Oh,
time.
man,
Look out,
my
as this
finger
runs in
slipped.
and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, Lordy.
Ready
I
for
better
another
start warming
chance.
somebody up.
Brandon Geyer. He struck out twice thus
Let's
far, so we'll see if he can fare any
put
better here.
Doolittle. Put some K-Rod in there.
Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside
Bring it
corner.
down, man.
That was an
Bring it
interesting
down.
pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Not much I can do about that.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric
Oh,
Gonzalez.
yeah, he got
1 for 2
27
with a
power.
double on his line
And I
thus
don't
far.
think he can go yard. I can't
From the
see
belt,
it.
kicks
But
and
I've
deals.
seen.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Yeah, I better just shut up.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
With
Even
runners on
100
base,
pitches,
2
yep.
outs and 2
He's
strikes,
being pulled.
this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And a fastball just a bit
Come
high.
on, man. One more
the
strike.
high
Get me out of the
fastball,
inning,
0-2.
man.
Now I know he's sitting 1 and 2, but you showed him a great fastball.
Got him
That's
looking,
it.
and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Get up. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Come on, Yachty.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's
It looked like he
4-1.
did go around on that, but I'll take it.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as
I
it's
ain't gonna
down around
lie,
the
I
shoe
started
tops.
swinging on that.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Grounded down the third
Yes.
baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. Laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have
All
it.
right.
Just couldn't come up with it.
Stepping in
Substitution.
and ready for another shot. Felix Hernandez. He's been
he
great
gets
on
the
the mound, so
lefty.
we'll see if he can do something with the
Probably
bat here
gonna
as
be
well.
Ben
He's
Zedler.
earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of
Where's
forces the
Gene
manager's
Carlo?
hand to
Let's
stay
do
with
Gene
him. It's been
Carlo.
exciting to watch, and
Man,
he's
his
really
vision's
had this
great.
crowd
Well,
behind him the entire game.
Yeah, let's put
Giancarlo Stanton
John
is into the
Carlo.
on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for
Y'all
Felix
look powerful
Hernandez
in the
here.
first pitch.
Giancarlo Stanton.
In the
First
dirt
strike
here,
pitch.
and no advance. It's ball 1.
It really held this crowd down the entire game.
Ooh.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side.
Dang, man, that was the 1-2. He floated that bad boy in there. Yeah, I better contact swing. Or a regular swing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chop foul
Man,
over towards the
he keeps throwing change-ups and curveballs. I'm looking fastball and he keeps throwing.
Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
You big dummy.
So digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki.
Right,
He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
I'm going Ichiro.
First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, this team
Boy, God went into the gap.
That pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center
there.
and shallow. Brantley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Ready once again, Ryan Sandberg. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Fouled straight back. 2
What
out
we're
with the
going
man
to do
at
against a
first.
lefty. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to bring this.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter
Should have done that from the get-go, but I wasn't even thinking.
moved into the on-deck circle. Hit slowly back to the
Come on,
mound.
beat it out. Beat it out. You got it.
And a close play
No,
at first, but he's called
no,
out. The
no,
side
no,
is
no, no, no,
retired.
no.
So
Oh,
it's no
man,
runs
that
on
just
a hit,
challenged
no
that on
errors,
2
and a man
strikes,
left.
man. What the
8th
heck?
inning coming up. The Bulldogs.
He was safe.
6
I want to replay
to
that.
number 39. He's going to be asked to get things going here
Let's
as a
see,
lead off
ready.
the top of the 8th.
Let's see. We're going to do
Sean
that.
Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll
I
do so
gotta
to
replay this.
Sean Doolittle.
Man, he was out. He needed to put his foot. Right there, he had the ball. His foot ain't on yet. You know, yeah, they got it right.
good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And they start him out away with a called strike. Now the 0-1. Knee-high slider
Man,
that he takes a
Doolittle
look
is
at.
Well, he finds himself
dealing.
down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice. That's a nice pitch right there.
All right. Now he decides he wants to hang in there.
Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Getting low, something low.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now here's
Yeah,
another
low.
pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here.
You want me to go high? I'll go high.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. The underhanded flip, and he's safe. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Lindor.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
Wow.
Couldn't pull the trigger.
No wonder you got demoted.
Much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench. Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, they're going to take it for strike 1. They're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Oh, and he can't hang on.
Oh. Wow.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Yeah.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Francisco Rodriguez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time.
Get it together, man.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2-2. He got him.
Yes.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Nick Goody is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Nick Goody.
At the plate, Andre Dawson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Here it comes. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well.
That one might have been a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, number 28.
Here's Adrian now. First two men in the inning have both
taking
gone
him
down
yard.
via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Oh man, that was perfect. That's one. I messed it up. I dropped the PCI. More power swing.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run.
Yeah, okay.
He gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll begin things against K-Rod, who tries to close things out in this one. Billy Wagner comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1. 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Calling for it, Ichiro, one down.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 4. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now that's a gold glove caliber play there.
You got that right, man. There's a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did.
Circle, man.
You can bet
the
he'll be watching this
change.
one again after
Crazy
the game.
good.
Fernando Rodney gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there. His head's...
And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
So no big surprise in this one. The higher division team comes in here and takes care of business. Nice job by them.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening.
Oh, I get Billy Butler. Let's play the Giants. Let's see, do I have any? All these are done. I got one team epic left. 6 more hits. I need to start on that Joe Random. Try to get that Pepe Alazar. I think I'm gonna start him instead of Sandberg. Oh,
A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Bulldogs and the Giants. Giants baseball is next. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
I'll tell you what, this is one of those pitchers' parks you come in and you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Tomlinson on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Andre Dawson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So Kane gets him 1-2-3 in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Tim Lincecum, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Eduardo Nunez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-2 from Lincecum. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's retired, 1 away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And Penn swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Second inning now from San Francisco with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Ted Williams. He'll lead things off against Matt Cain.
Left fielder, Ted Williams.
And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tomlinson is after it. And they can't run it down. Here's Cain now, the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tomlinson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tomlinson racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now. This top of the second alive. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things off now against Tim Lincecum.
Catcher.
And Lincecum able to jump ahead with the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lincecum ready. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will, I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brandon Crawford comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Man, that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
Striding into the box, Joe Panik. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Wonderful shot there over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on the show for the start of the 3rd inning. Into the box, Buddy Bell. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 55.
Now at the plate, Tim Lincecum. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And Lincecum offers it that one and misses, and he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2 towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
Here's Ichiro now. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. They'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Bulldogs on top 1-0. So striding in, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Kelby Tomlinson.
fouled straight back. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ichiro is there. 1 down.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Matt Cain, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Hunter Pence will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Digging in to try it again, Andre Dawson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The left fielder, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
To Crawford for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the striding in once again, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter. 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Buster Posey comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Brandon Crawford stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he got him. Here's Joe Panic. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Lincecum ready. The 0-1. Panic a bit out in front here as this will be fouled down the right side and out of play. The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
1-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Former cover boy, David. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
David Wright.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Wright's going to have himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Over to first is Kane, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there. Striding in, Tim Lincecum. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Nunez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bulldogs are out in front 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dawson sprinting after it. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 from Lincecum. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A little bouncer. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Pitcher number 18.
So stepping in, Matt Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To second for one. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked in. Come back.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ichiro. Here's Ichiro now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The second baseman, number 18.
Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Dawson.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ready for another shot now, Ted Williams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Liner towards second. And a gorgeous flip to second. And with that, the side is retired. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
the first baseman, number 9.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Now Lincecum's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Dawson is in pursuit, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
First pitch now from Lincecum. Buster Posey is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. Well, that's a big 2-out single right there, because look at it this way. That might force the pitcher now to have to throw another 10 pitches or so to the next hitter, and he might have to come out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stick around. We'll back here in San Francisco. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Here's Adrian now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. David Wright is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Onto the garden netting and gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing.
George Cantos comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. In now, Buddy Bell, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. Ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting number
and it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. First pitch on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez trying to get there, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Ready once again, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch on the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Here comes the first pitch. And Ichiro's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Joe Panic, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Lincecum readies another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Now another 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ichiro has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Lincecum ready. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Denard Span becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dawson, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Lorenzo Cain will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Panic is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Adrian now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And he's safe. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's running again. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Fouled back. Another payoff pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get.
Things up.
Them out of the inning.
Got mission.